Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, it's going to be kind of a speculation video for Tarkov here today, but I would go ahead and tell everybody watching this video, if you have any Bitcoin and escape from Tarkov, I would go ahead and sell it. Now, if you have any in real life, I'd probably hold on to it. I would say it might hit 100K within the next couple months, maybe a year, whatever it may be. But in the game, we're still in 12.9. We're not at 13 yet. I don't know if there's going to be a 12.10 or whatever we're going to be going to. But nonetheless, Bitcoin is crazy in Escape from Tarkov right now. All of the creators are bitching their asses off about it. And honestly, I personally love it because anytime that I want to run a 1 million ruble kit, I can sell a Bitcoin and I'm good to go. I love running shitty kits like the one I have on right now. But if I ever just want to fully chat out, I can do that because of Bitcoin. And it's so nice to feel that way. But anything that's too good to be true is honestly usually too good to be true, except for in this case, for the since wipe started for 12.9, it has been that way. It's been great, actually. You can just make a shit ton of money off of Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you here, just for anybody who might be kind of skeptical, where we're at right now in wipe. Bitcoin is selling for 826,000 rubles. That is a shit ton of rubles. I mean, anytime you get one Bitcoin from your Bitcoin farm in Tarkov, you can go out here just to the regular cases and you can buy whatever case you need, really, with that one Bitcoin. I mean, there is tons of cases here. You need an ammo case, boom, one Bitcoin buys you 4 of them. You need a docs case, you can get at least one with a Bitcoin. Dog tag case, you can probably get 2 of them, to be honest with you. Wallets, you can get a shitload. Grenade cases, you can get at least 2. Items cases, that's void. We're not going to talk about that. Key tools, you get a key tool with every single Bitcoin. For Lucky Scav junk boxes, you only need 2 Bitcoin and you got yourself 1. Mag cases, you can buy yourself almost 3 of them. Med cases, 2 of them. Money cases, you won't be able to afford those unless you got like 4 Bitcoin because of the Bitcoin. That's why the money cases have gone up. You need yourself a fridge. You can buy at least one of them. Pistol cases, I mean, you can get a shit ton of those. Probably like 20 of them. Bit case, you're going to need a bit, but, about 30, 35 Bitcoin. Thick weapons case, you'll need a lot for that. And weapons case, you'll need a lot for that. But you get the point of what I'm trying to say. You can get an absolute shit ton of stuff with just 1 Bitcoin that you get like every 12 hours. Now, I'm about to get my next Bitcoin from my farm here in about 25 seconds. So I'm actually really interested to see what the timer is now that it is nerfed. So I know it's nerfed at least an hour, but it was like every 12 hours I was getting a Bitcoin. So I want to see what it is now. I know they did kind of tweak it a little bit, and I think they did some other stuff, maybe with the trader, maybe with like times on the trade for the Bitcoin to the Tetris, but it needs nerfed, and I think it's going to get nerfed. So we're getting our Bitcoin right now, and they extended the time about an hour and a half. It's probably a good estimate. But right there, I just made 826,000 rubles, and I would highly suggest that everybody watching this video go ahead and sell their Bitcoin. 820-some thousand rubles, you can't really ask for more than that, man. So I'm going to sell all of mine just to show you that I'm not, like, hustling you guys. I have 3 extra just kind of chilling here in a backpack. Right here, this was 3 Bitcoin. I had a bunch of keys in my stash. I was like, fuck it, let's get a bunch of key tools, and that's what I did. So we're going to go ahead and sell all this Bitcoin right here. And this is why I really think that it's going to get nerfed super soon. You have all these creators right now making content about it, just bitching up a storm about the economy being so fucked because of Bitcoin. Like, look right here. Here's 4 mil. I just made 4 mil. I'm up to 32 million just off some Bitcoin. And you get one every 13 hours. So, well, that's me on 22 graphics cards on level 3. But you guys get the point. People are just bitching up a storm. It's super easy to go ahead and farm graphics cards. There's a couple different fixes they could do. They could fix the Tetris. They could go ahead and fix graphics card spawn rates. They could make it harder to get the Bitcoin farm, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, the Bitcoin price needs to be halved at least. And a lot of people aren't going to be too thrilled that I say that. But honestly, I love Bitcoin and I love the economy that we're in. I'm just looking at it from a very fair and trying to be unbiased perspective. It's just a shit show for new players, and new players are going to be what keeps the game going, whether you like to hear it or not. There's no microtransactions. If Tarkov had microtransactions for cool weapon skins or any shit like that, I'd be all in because I love cosmetic stuff, but there's no microtransactions in Tarkov, and to keep the game moving forward, you need funding, you need money, and new players need to buy the game. But when a new player, once they buy the game, Battlestate already has their money. But, that player can recommend other players. You guys get what I'm saying. But, new players right now, they're getting absolutely just annihilated. They are getting shit on. I mean, it is terrible for new players right now. because there's level 50s, 60s, 70s even. I think a lot of the main creators that play every single day have gotten to level 70 already. I'm not actually sure about that. Landmark might still be at level 69. Pestilia might be at level 69 still, but nonetheless, man, you have all these players. You know, this is the first time I've ever really seen this many level 50s and 60s, because this wipe has been so fruitful in the economy. You have been able to make so much money off of Bitcoin, and you can sell literally anything on the fleet. Everybody's not, you know, scared to buy shit. And I really think Bitcoin's going to be nerfed soon, and you need to sell all of it. Like I said, I think it needs to be at least halved. And even then, you're still talking 450K per Bitcoin still. I mean, that's crazy, man. That's still crazy. When we had last wipe, or, you know, just like 3 months ago, Bitcoin was only 200K, and now it's 800. It's crazy. There's been no other inflation in game, and that is the problem to me. You know, I have a couple items that are inflated from the price. You have the money case, but everything else is still pretty much dirt cheap. You know, you have fuel prices going up. Doesn't do shit. Like, look, I can go to Jaeger right now and buy a fuel for 150 some thousand, 157,000. This is going to last me with my maxed hideout. This is going to last me at least 4 days. And that is like 12 fucking Bitcoin. You know, it's something like that. Like, if you're going to do fuel, man, make fuel like $1 million. Like, that's just how it's got to be. You know, they got to do something here. My opinion, you guys might not like it. I'm trying to look at both sides. This channel is supposed to be for all players combined. It's supposed to be for Chads, it's supposed to be for Rats, whatever it may be. And Bitcoin is definitely a problem right now. And it just is what it is. Like I said, I love it, but I'm just being honest. And, you know, some players don't like to hear that. But that's just my analysis on it. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. I think it just needs nerfed or looked at a little bit more. I don't think it needs to be completely nerfed into the ground and annihilated, but we definitely need to see a price reduction on the Bitcoin, or we need to see an extreme increase to the time it takes to mine. An hour and a half increase ain't shit, to be honest, especially when you're just leaving it to run overnight and getting free Bitcoin. So that is all I have to say about that. If you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, if you have any discussion points you want to leave in the comments, go for it. I would love to read them. But that like is super appreciated. Make sure you hit that sub button, man. Trying to make some more Tarkov content, make it good for you guys. So I really appreciate your support. Trying to get to 1,000 subs on this channel. We're not even at 100 yet, but we'll get there eventually. I don't know when, but we will get there. I'll stay consistent enough to where we will definitely hit that 1,000 someday. So leave that like, subscribe. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.